largest number, and in my mind there are the three values: positive, negative, or 0. In that case, which number will be in largest? That called test data. For example, here is the three number. These are positive: 41, 35, 67. So it's time you have to check the which is the largest number. When we will got out the solution, so that time we will say that our algorithm is in working position or not. Okay, now here is the next, why testing is important. So now I will discuss about the importance of testing. We improve the solution. When we will improve the solution, we improve the solution on testing base. For example, you want to launch the car in market. First you will put robot, and then you will run your car through the robot. When your car will run, your airbag is working or not, and others, you will check the different security systems of the car that is working or not. When all these testing will completed, okay, so that time and you will satisfy that this is okay, that time you will launch your car in market. Okay, now I will discuss about the different types of test data. First is valid test data, and second is invalid test data, and third is boundary test data, four is wrong data formats, and fifth is absent data. Valid data test, uh, which input you were enter, and your solution will guard you which you want. Okay, for example, suppose you will enter 1 to 100. Here is a problem: 1 to 100, and you will enter 5. It's mean it's correct, it's from 1 to 5. When you will enter 49, 39, it's mean this is 1 to 100. This is called valid data. And what is invalid data? Invalid test data, when you will enter wrong input, you will not enter which is there in between from 1 to 100. Okay, and when you will enter 105, or you will enter 999, or you will enter any other number, maybe negative 55, there is 1 to 100 positive number. When you will enter wrong number, so that time one message will be delivered on your screen that please enter value between 1 to 100. So now you will learn about the wrong data format. When your required data will not match and you will enter wrong data, that is called wrong data format. For example, here here is a one example. For example, your solution is accept the numeric 1 to 100, and you will enter 5d. 5 is acceptable but d is not, because this is the letter, it's not acceptable. Okay, so that's why this is a wrong. You will enter 3%, percent is not there, and you enter and aw, this is a letter, but you enter here aw and your data in numeric. In that case, when you will enter wrong data, one message will display on screens, please enter numeric number, because problem is there that you have to enter 1 to 100. Okay, next is boundary test data value. It's mean below to extreme. When your solution take the values, and for example here is a 1 to 100. Okay, a solution that accepted numbers between 1 to 100. When you will enter the minimum number is 1 and you will enter the number maximum number is 100, it is acceptable because this is present. This is acceptable because you will enter from 1 to 100. What is absent data? When you will leave any input. For example, one problem is there, that you have to enter two numbers, and that time you will enter a single value, that called absent data. For example, here is one is compulsory and second is optional. ID card number is and driving license. Everyone not has driving license number, so but everyone have ID card number. So that time you will select the compulsory, which is compulsory. ID card is compulsory because each person have identity ID card number, but few members have driving license, so ID card is compulsory. So when they will enter the compulsory numbers and driving license number is optional, they can leave this is called absent data. Okay student, these are all questions I have solved here. If there is any problem, you can ask from me through my Gmail, and my Gmail here sirbaba19967 @gmail.com. You can ask from me. Okay students, Allah Hafiz.